What the fuck? I just found out that someone has stolen my identity and hacked my credit, opening brokerage accounts in my name, opening me up to millions of dollars in losses. How did this happen? What am I doing about it? And what do you need to do to protect yourself? All this and more in today's video. Hello and welcome to Stephen Carlson Show. I'm Stephen Carlson. I'm a tech entrepreneur, real estate investor, author, YouTuber, paramedic, and looks like Bonnie and Clyde are, I don't know what they're doing. They seem to just be wrestling and chasing each other around the couch. Anyways, before I go any further, very quick reminder, you guys already know this. I have a team of outstanding lawyers that Clyde keeps chained up. Maybe that's what they're doing right now. They're trying to keep the lawyers from escaping. The only problem with these lawyers, they get a little rowdy when I make a video. The only way to calm these stinking lawyers down is to give a quick disclaimer. The opinions in this video, they're exactly that. They're my opinions. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, not a lawyer. This is not legal financial tax advice. You get the point. Also, while I have you here, please help support the channel. Link down below, deposit $100 into Webull, get 2 free stocks. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to today's video. As I said in the intro, some successfully opened a stock brokerage trading account in my name and was in the process of opening a margin loan as well. Now, first, let me break down exactly what a margin loan account is so that we're all on the same page here. Without getting into the weeds here on details, simply put, a margin account is a credit line that you have with a brokerage account, and that allows you to purchase stocks on credit. As long as the stock value maintains its current price, you're basically fine and you only have to pay the interest on the money that you have borrowed. But if the stock value tanks, they will call your loan, which is a pretty way of saying that they will sell all your stocks at a loss and immediately demand that you pay back the rest of the money. So why is this important to know? Well, because the asshole that opened the account in my name and my social security number was attempting to use my excellent credit to purchase stocks on credit. If the stocks did well, the crook would take all of the profit. If they tanked and the margin was called, I would be on the hook and would be getting nasty phone calls from the bank asking for me to pay the millions of dollars in margin that I owe to them. Okay, with all this background information out of the way, how did this happen? What am I doing about it? And more importantly, what can you do to prevent this from happening to yourself? Looking at the letter here, it starts off with your account ending in 3622. What the? I don't have an account like this. And then it says, Dear Stephen Carlson, thank you for recently opening your new account or providing us with new profile information. We will use the details, blah, 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 blah. If you have any questions, you can call us, blah, blah. Phone number is blah, blah. We're available 24/7, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is not good, because I sure as heck did not open up a brokerage account with them. Nothing against them, I just already have plenty, didn't need another one. So I continued flipping through the pages, and if you look at it here, some of the stuff, it shows my residential address, my mailing address, my phone number, those are all correct. But what is this Yahoo address? I don't have a Yahoo email. I haven't used Yahoo in like 15 years. So now my concern was, is this letter legitimate? Or is it a clever scam itself? Kind of as a ploy to get me to call the phone number on the letter and give them all of my personal banking and social security information. So I did a quick Google search and found that the 800 number that they have listed in the letter, that is in fact the correct number for TD Ameritrade. So I called it. After going through the normal press 1 for this, press 2 for this, blah, 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 I was able to get someone to answer the phone. And the lady that was there was very helpful. After confirming some of my information, she was able to verify that this individual did in fact open a stock investment brokerage account in my name and had started the process, but for whatever reason had not completed the process of opening the margin loan account. All the information on the account was correct. It had my real social security number, my date of birth, a previous mailing address for me that was legitimate, and also my current mailing address was all in this. The only piece of information that was on record with them that was technically incorrect was this email address. As the conversation continued, she said this happens unfortunately a lot, and scammers only give their email address so they're able to get the banking online access information. They don't care about the bank statements or anything else. She also said that something during the setup of the account automatically flagged their internal fraud detection systems. But unfortunately, for security reasons, she couldn't tell me exactly what it was that caused them to be concerned. It was something that TD Ameritrade flagged, and that's what prevented this scumbag from continuing with the process. She closed the account and placed an internal fraud alert on my social security number within their system. This will prevent any additional accounts from being opened in my name without a more detailed verification process on their part. So how is this possible? Well, the exact reason is unknown. Heck, the jerk off could be technically watching this video right now. If so, go fuck yourself. But in reality, it is probably just some random fraudster that purchased my information, along with many others from the dark web. Sadly, over the past 5 or so years, pretty much every American has had their personal banking, credit, and other information stolen and sold countless times. You see it on the news all the time, and it's almost weekly, where yet another multi-billion-dollar corporation failed to secure their customers' data, and hundreds of millions of records were stolen by hackers. Congress has yet to make any rules to actually protect us as consumers from having our data stolen. And as consumers, we fail to demand better accountability from these corporations. Until we force this issue, all of our information will be continuously stolen and sold to these jerk-offs on the dark web. Now, some of you may be saying, but Steven, why not just freeze your credit with TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, etc.? Well, I do. I have my credit all frozen with all 3 of the credit reporting agencies. Additionally, I have what's called a fraud alert, which presents creditors with a note saying that my identity has been fraudulently used in the past and provides the creditor with verifiable information on how to contact me. It's possible this is what caught TD Ameritrade's fraud system, but honestly, I don't really think so. And why? Well, like I said, the fraud alert tells the creditor how to contact me to verify before opening an account. They never did. The only contact I received was this welcome letter that basically is just telling me about my great new account with them. So back to the question, what can be done about this? Well, sadly, there's really no guarantee that this could be prevented. But there are a few things that you can do to kind of give yourself the best protection. The first is to freeze your credit report with the CRAs. It's a real pain in the ass, and you must do it one at a time with each individual CRA. Then, when you legitimately want to use your credit and apply for an account somewhere, you've got to log in individually to each one of the CRAs, and then you can unfreeze your account one at a time with them. The service is completely free, so don't let them try and charge you. And honestly, it only takes a couple minutes to set it up. It's well worth doing. It's just a bit of a pain. You can also place a free credit fraud alert on your reports, like I did. That provides the creditors with a statement on how you want things to be handled. But honestly, it's kind of merely a suggestion. There's nothing that requires the creditor to read or even follow your directions. It's just kind of a suggestion. The next thing is to monitor your credit reports. You can open up a free account with places like Credit Karma. They're not a sponsor, I just like their service. Or there's countless other ones out there. And they will notify you as soon as someone pulls your credit. In this case, no one ever pulled my credit to open this account, so it really wouldn't have helped much. But in the past, it has notified me when someone tried to open a cell phone in my name. I was able to contact Verizon's fraud department within minutes and had the brand new cell phone fully shut down before the criminal even had a chance to use it. Now, most importantly, review letters that come in the mail and don't just toss them in the trash or in the shredder. Yes, I know, most of it's usually junk mail. But that 30 seconds that it took for me to open this letter saved me massive headaches in the future. What if this scammer was able to complete the sign-up process and borrow millions of dollars against my name? I would be on the hook for all these losses. Plus, the IRS would be coming after me for all the profits. And it doesn't really matter what your level of income is. Yes, somebody could probably borrow millions of dollars against my name, but even if you could only borrow $10,000, $5,000, $500, $1,000, doesn't matter. Somebody could do it to you, and it can hurt no matter what the dollar amount is. The FTC does have some resources on how to protect yourself. I'll link to it down below in the description box, but honestly, most of it's kind of obvious, but hey, the link's there if you want to look at it. Has this ever happened to you? How do you protect yourself? Should Congress or consumers demand that companies protect our private banking information? What are your thoughts? Why don't you comment down below and let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. I messed that up, but you already know what I'm about to say. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. Helps YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.